Be the creator, not the consumer. This is Angus. We already discussed about Alibaba and the 1688. We kind of know how to buy from Alibaba and the 1688. For every buyer, no matter we're buying 100 pieces or a few thousand pieces or even, let's say, one full container, we want our suppliers to be factories. We don't want to deal with trading companies. We don't want to deal with middlemen. So how to find the factories is of huge importance. And online, here are like thousands and thousands of articles, videos. They're talking about how to find factories from China, and seldomly have articles or videos talking about why we cannot find the factories from China. So today, my plan here is that first we will have a look at why we cannot find factories from China, and later in my next video we will go to how we can find the factories from China, or let's say where we can find the factories from China. Okay, so this is our topic today. And when you're buying from China, you probably know that you are buying from this vast land. You probably know, right? Or you probably do not know, or just get the suppliers from Alibaba, from online, and you never know that in which city, in which province you're buying. But as you can see here in China, we got a lot of provinces, we got a lot of cities here. So I think that it is of huge importance as well that where you are buying, you need to know this, in which city you're buying, in which province you're buying. Because if you know this, if there's something wrong with your supplier, it will be very easy for you to replace your current supplier. As I believe that in one certain manufacturing area, if you can find one supplier which can, produce your products, definitely you can find another one to produce the same for your products. Okay. So I think the first reason why we cannot find a factory because you do not know that you're buying from this vast land. Okay. The second thing is that during the past 30 years, Chinese government, we have the reform and opening policy. So those cities, those coastal cities, they had a rapidly development. Okay, so most of the people in those coast cities, they were coming from the inland city. They coming from here, from those part of China to the coastal cities to open factories, small factories, or just working over there. For example, personally, I was born and raised in Shanxi province, and now I'm working here in Zhejiang province. Only because in Zhejiang here we got a lot of opportunities. So, yeah, that's why we moved here. We are working here, okay? So the same as those factories, those people, they are coming here to work here, and they have small factories. They got to work over there. So the second reason is that for those kind of factories, small factories, they are small, but the thing is that they manufactured most part of the products, okay? And the product's quality itself has no any problems. The thing is that they're just too small to advertise them, to market themselves, okay? So this is the second reason. And the third reason is that I think it will be connecting with the second reason is that those factories, they're kind of too small, so they do not want to spend a lot to put their products online, to have their own website, or to put the products on Alibaba. Even if they want to put the products on Alibaba, actually the thing is that they do not have people to look after the products on Alibaba, or we can say that they do not have the team. They only have very limited ability to operate the products on Alibaba, okay? Or we can simply just say that they do not want to put the products on Alibaba online to advertise. They just want to focus on manufacturing, okay? So this will be the third reason. And the fourth reason, it will be, there are still some factories in there and they want to advertise themselves. They want to do the marketing, but it is a huge competition. As I mentioned, that in those cities, still we got like hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands of companies, they're trading companies, they're much competent and have huge capacity to do the marketing. So even the factories, small factories, so they put their products online on Alibaba or 1688, they do not have the very professional team. But those trading companies, they are specialized at this. They do very well advertising and marketing. So you cannot find the products from factory, but from the trading company. Okay, so it's kind of frustrating from this manufacturers. So they just want, then they go back to focus on their manufacturing. Okay, so this will be the fourth reason. So they kind of lack the capacity or ability to advertise or marketing. So they're a lot of very specialized at online marketing. So that makes them very hard to be discovered. Okay. And also, I got to know that people saying online that you can just visit fairs so you can find some factories. But the thing is that for most of the beginners, even you visit fairs, the thing is that you find factories. Yeah, there are factories, but they are really big factories. Very big, very scaled factories. If you just want to buy a few hundred pieces or a few thousand pieces, they may not pay too much attention to it, or they do not want to spend their energy. They don't even want to have time to communicate with you. So that is also one of the problem. And also I want to say that visit fair is one of the strategy to find the factories. But the thing is that nowadays more and more trading companies, they're also attending the fairs. When you're in a fair, you will find probably some of the stands, booths, they have they're just trading companies. Okay, so probably so far I think those are the 5 reasons we cannot find the factories from China. That's it. So in my next video, we're going to talk about how to find the factories, or let's to be specific, is that where we can find the factories. So I will actually let you know that where you should go, where you should find those factories, in which part of China. Okay, so you will know very well that in which part of China you're doing business. That will be of huge importance. Okay, so if you're the first time watching my video, go subscribe and stay yourself updated. Okay, once more, this is Angus. Like, share, and follow. Do what you want to do. Spread words. Thanks.